All right, today is Friday. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday so far. I got a purchase in, and I always enjoy getting purchases, seeing what came in and what I've gotten. I purchased a autograph book on one of these websites that usually shows you a generic image and does not show you anything much else. So it was interesting to see. I can't remember what the whole cost was, somewhere around $11 or $12 maybe total for everything. And the book was listed as signed, and as a lot of my YouTube viewers know, that signed does not always mean signed. So it was an interesting test to see whether or not this book was signed. This particular author I had watched marathon. Well, let's just to dive into it. I watched the Arthur marathon, bits and pieces of it in the background when it was on, 200 some episodes or whatever. I believe, and so I looked for Mark Brown autographs because they're very popular, and he's in his 70s, and that could turn into a super valuable autograph in the future. So I picked out a book, and it looks like after I had done so, after the marathon was over, it looks like a number of other people grabbed some Arthur books off of eBay. And there was one, I just cannot find the image for whatever reason. It's disappeared off the Google images. But I looked in the signed book listings, and I had made my own copy of one. Somebody did. I may have shown this. I don't remember. It says, "Hi, I'm really glad you joined the Arthur Adventure Club. Happy reading Mark Brown, September 1996." Well, that's my little artwork I did. I didn't do a great picture of Arthur there because I was just doing it on the fly here on the back of an envelope. But there was somebody congratulating another person about their autograph purchase at a garage sale, and it turns out those I think were pre-printed in the book. So I tried to make sure I didn't grab a pre-print or something mistaking like that. So I grabbed this book here, Arthur Goes to Camp, and 9 times out of 10, people get the book date wrong. So a lot of times they'll say this is listed as 1982. 1982 is when this was first published, and this is from 1997. I believe it's an Australian edition. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it says something like printed in Australia. If I can get my magnifying glass out here and see. It says, oh no, it says printed by Hyde Park, Richmond, SA. I don't know what SA, Scholastic Australia. Published in 1987, Australia, Melbourne, Brisbane. So that's very interesting. I got an Australian edition sold to a vendor in Texas. So then I open it up to see what the autographs look like, and it says, "For Ryan, love DW." So it's okay, well, DW is one of the characters in the book here, and let's see if I can find DW in here. No, I don't see DW yet. I'm going to show you DW here, because DW is Arthur's little sister. Well, he goes to camp. Maybe DW didn't make it into this book. So if DW is in this book, why would it say for DW? That was probably somebody's favorite character. Maybe a parent or whoever gifted this to Ryan Love DW. I have no idea. So let's look at the actual autograph here. It's on the other side here. It says Mark Brown with an Arthur little guy there. It looks very similar to the one I have. Not very good at all, but you can see mine versus his. And then there's my Mark Brown signature to this Mark Brown. Let's see if we can catch that there. So, not perfect, but close. Anyway, I was noticing some smudging here, right here on the side here. So it's like, well, they didn't let the ink dry. Well, turns out they didn't let the ink dry here either. You know what that square is? That's a stamp. So that's a Mark Brown stamp. So it's not an autograph. It's actually a stamped signature. I don't know what the blazes this is here. So for Ryan Love DW, maybe DW is somebody else, or I have no idea. Well, anyway, listed as signed, and did the seller, no fault of the seller, they did not autograph person, but if you're listening to something assigned, make sure 1,000 times over it's actually signed, because I'm not going to return this book. But I did not have a copy of this book, and it's nice to have an Australian copy, but I will have to mark inside the book somewhere that it is a stamped signature and not a real signature. Whether Mark Brown stamped it himself because he was not able to get to, I have no idea. So if anybody knows if Mark Brown is stamping his autograph in books or somebody else's, let me know, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bummer.